MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Javier Baez, and on the first pitch he grounds foul, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 25.
Into the box now, number 25. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Striding in, Anthony Bemboom. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. House there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, and they've got some some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
0-2. Here it comes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Joe Adell. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth,
at the plate, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
In now, number 25. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Dan Wink. Here's the center fielder. Left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Stepping in, Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. No balls and 1 strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Anthony Bemboom, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
To first, Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate, David Fletcher, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Tyler Chatwood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He grounds it sharply to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Angels 11 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Rizzo, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Adell will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. And that brings up Javi Baez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready now for L.A. Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's Justin Upton now. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Anthony Bemboom. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at 3rd, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Standing in now, Joe Adell. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The three of us are back with more following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
0-1.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.